Welcome to my show again. It's La Canzone Cucina. Known as my singing kitchen. I'm Lou Pompilio. Today we're making apple pie. And as you've seen over here, I've got the apples peeled already. But just in case people don't know, this is an apple, see? And I started to peel this one. So I'm going to peel the rest of this apple.
Does it make a difference what kind of apple you make?
Yeah, there's a lot of different apples to use. I use Rome apples when they're in good shape. They use granny apples, but granny apples I don't like. They're wonderful and they're very consistent. They hold up. They're really nice, but you got to add too much sugar to them. And I like the taste of the apple more than the taste of the sugar. So it's better if we do this. We keep the apples the way we want to keep them, and we don't have to add too much sugar. It's more apple flavor than it is anything else.
Oh, and it's got to be healthier too with less sugar.
These are Brayburn apples that I'm using today, and they also use wine sap apples also, and they use a couple of them. Anyway, I peeled it. Then I took the core out, and then I cut it like this. Just to get back to this before I finish answering that question. Same thing, just taking the core part out. And put it here like this, and here.
Now, how many apples would you say you've done?
This is 10 apples.
10 apples?
This may be a little bit too much. I always have a habit of making big pies. They're high pies.
Oh, yeah.
So anyway, so now they're done. What we add to this next is we add cinnamon.
Oh, okay.
And what I like to do is sprinkle it so it just about covers the top, and there's not too much cinnamon. That's enough. It looks like a lot of cinnamon, but there's a whole bunch of apples in there.
Oh.
And I add some allspice.
Allspice.
Now, to make sure so people can see, that's enough allspice. Okay?
So that was just like a little palmful.
Yeah, not even a full palmful, like half.
Let me see that.
This one says allspice.
Allspice. Oh, it looks good.
Yeah, so I put that in there also. Flour to this also.
Oh.
Now, I usually take like this much and then kind of spread it and see how much I need. So about that much is fine.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah, it's very holds it together. Right, yeah, it's about that size. So maybe that's a quarter of a cup.
Quarter of a cup?
Yeah, quarter of a cup. Just enough so that it binds together and holds together.
Oh, nice.
Then I get sugar.
Now, what kind of sugar is that?
This is brown sugar.
Brown sugar.
Dark brown sugar, and I like it because it has that molasses taste in it.
Oh.
So now depending on what you use, if you use Rome apples, 1 teaspoonful of sugar is enough. That much. But these are Brayburn apples, so I need a little more sugar, so I'll add 2 teaspoonfuls of sugar. 2 teaspoonfuls. So that's my sugar count.
Oh, wow.
That's 2 teaspoons is fine. It's all the sugar I need in this.
Oh.
Now, I've got the cinnamon in, I've got the allspice in, I've got the flour, and I've got the sugar. I mix it all up and I put it aside to make the crust, put it in the oven, and it's done. This is easy.
Oh, it's time to mix.
And see, the cinnamon is there, but it's not so overpowering that it covers everything. And if you smell them now, you can ask the cameras to smell these if you'd like. You should smell them still.
Wonderful! Wonderful.
Isn't it neat?
Yeah. Look at that. And everything's mixing in with the apples. That's great.
So, they're done. Now, I'll put this on the table for a moment.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, would you lift up that cover?
I can do that.
Yep. Then you can take the cover away. We don't need that. I'll take that. Put it over here.
You're washing your hands now?
I wash my hands a lot. Even when you don't see me wash my hands, I'm always washing my hands.
You're always washing your hands.
Basically, number one, first of all, your hands should be clean anyway because you're cooking. And second of all, you want your hands to be clean and free of the last thing that you just touched. So everything you touch isn't going to taste the thing you just
that's right.
That you just used. I use Betty Crocker's formula for oil pies. And I change it just a little bit.
Oh, okay.
So I use this book. And as a matter of fact, I got this so now I can just turn to the page. Like that.
Oh, look at that.
And it says oil pastry, and that's what I use. That's what we're going to do. We're going to use this oil pastry. We're going to make a 9-inch pie thing. So we get the pie plate and everything else like that. And we get it all ready. And I got to get a bowl so I can mix it up. Betty Crocker didn't even have any children when she made that book.
Really?
Yeah, Betty Crocker's not really alive. It was just an imaginary thing. Anyway.
Oh, you got a bowl?
That's a bowl I'm going to use this to mix the flour.
You said 1 3/4 cups of flour.
So here's a full cup. And here's about 3/4 of a cup. Yeah, that's about 3/4 of a cup. There we go. So we got a cup and 3/4 of flour. My thing, so I add a teaspoon.
So a teaspoon's the recipe, but you add a little more.
I add a teaspoon and a half.
Teaspoon and a half. Salt. Salt, huh?
Salt.
Wow.
Salt is necessary. Like I said, salt is necessary in a lot of things. Now, I have to add vegetable oil. And this we use a half a cup of vegetable oil. Unfortunately, we don't carry vegetable oil in this house. We only carry one type.
Da-da-da!
Olive oil.
Hey, Capitrini!
Capitrini. So you gotta use a half a cup of this. I get out my little half cup thing. It says half cup on it. I open this up. And the first thing I should do is I should mix the salt and water, the salt and the flour together. That would be a smart thing to do. So I'll get this out. Like I said, I'll get another one out. And we'll mix this in. Okay. This way, the salt and the flour together, nice. Okay, and then you mix in the half a cup of olive oil. I go a little over. It makes it easy to work the dough.
Oh, okay.
But there's more oil in it. For me. You know, some people just can work dough really, really wonderfully, and I'm not one of them. But it works out fine for me anyway. So that's my half a cup of olive oil. And then I use this thing. It's like a potato masher.
Oh.
And I use this because this works really well for me. Let me get this off that. Put this in here. And then I mix this all together like this.
Oh, nice. That works nicely.
Yeah, and it's got to come to the point where they start to look like little pebbles on the beach. Then we have to add water. It's too far away. Come closer. This is a pastry cutter.
That's a pastry cutter.
So I made a mistake. She corrected me again. But anyway, that's
the pastry cutter.
So now with this, we got to add some water. And then they say add 2 to 3 tablespoons, and you got to do like 3 to 4 tablespoons, but one at a time. So you get the cold water up, and you add 1 tablespoon. Then you're supposed to mix it. I add 2 because I can't do anything the way they tell me to do in the book. And I'm going to wind up adding 3, maybe 4, but most likely the third one will be necessary. But first I have to mix this up again. So I mix this up. Okay, and I'll add 1 more to it. I think that'll be enough.
Okay, so you're adding the third?
The third teaspoon. Tablespoon, I'm sorry.
Tablespoon.
Okay, then it should be enough. Mix the water in here. I like it better as a potato masher. I don't care if it's pastry cutter. Anyway, so that's that. And I learned this from a friend of mine who owns a farm in Pennsylvania. Marlena Danelovich. She said it's much easier to roll it out with the plastic because it pulls away from the plastic than it does away from parchment paper or whatever. Oh. So I said, okay, I'll try it. And I tried it, and she was right.
Oh, so wow.
We want to follow directions and do what she says. So this is the bottom, this is the top. So we take this ball, this dough we have, and we make a ball with it. That's why I like to put the oil in it, because the oil really holds it together. Okay. Then I got the dough in the ball. And put this back over here. And we take this. We put this on here and we start to flatten it out. And we take this part on top like that.
Oh.
We get out a rolling pin. So we're rolling it out this way, and then this way. Here.
Look at how big that's getting too.
Yeah. Try to get it to fill out what's got to fill out. I think so.
Oh, wow. Definitely.
Okay.
Oh, that lady was right, huh?
Yeah, Marlene really had it together. But she makes pie crust with lard.
Oh, wow.
The real stuff. But the olive oil. Pick it up.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Oh, look at that. It nicely folds over there.
Oops. I broke them.
Look at that.
So that's in, and I just cut the edges off.
You just take the edges right off.
Mm-hmm. And probably make them in the next batch that I'm going to make to make the cover.
Oh, that's great. So you could save all that. It won't go to nothing will go to waste.
now.
Oh, that's great. Oh, look at that. Right along the side there.
So this is the bottom. And then guess what we're going to do now?
Put the apples
in.
Yay!
Like I said, now these are going to be too many apples for this pie, but that's okay. We like it like this.
Wow.
As a matter of fact, my wife likes it like this. The bigger the pie, the better. Look, she's got a smile on her face.
She does
You
have
can
a
make
smile.
apple turnovers.
Ooh.
You could save some of the apples and make apple turnovers.
No, you wanted a big pie? You're getting a big pie. You're not getting away with anything. Don't start, and you can't make no noises to me that I don't understand.
These are what we call Jurassic pies.
Yes.
Jurassic
pies. Yeah.
Wow.
She's a looking good.
She is a looking good.
Now we take this, we put this back on the table,
Back on the table.
and we make the next scratch. Because this brush came out good, I added more oil.
Nice.
This is going to be the top of the pie.
Ooh.
So I'm rolling it out now. This works, so we pick it up and we put it over the top.
Oh, look at that.
And it sticks a little bit, but it doesn't stick a lot. Like the other way is just impossible.
Oh, wow, look at that. Jurassic pie.
Okay. Here we go. Gonna love you more than anything you've heard about. Gonna love you more any day and any night with us together. Together, gonna love you more. Gonna love you more than anything you've heard about. Gonna love you more than anything you know about with us together. Together, gonna love you more. Gonna love you more than I can love in a dream, more than I can explain. More than anything, I'm gonna love you more. Yes, I'm gonna love you more. That's why I sing. I'm gonna hold you in my arms tonight. Gonna squeeze you, baby, 'cause you know I've got the right. I'm gonna love you more. Yes, I'm gonna love you more. That's why I sing. That's why I sing. We're eating the apple pie now. Oh, this is La Canzone Cucina. And we have with us tonight our famous guitar maker. The only guitar maker actually around, because I've tried everybody else's. His are the best. This is Frank Finocchio. Hi, pal.
Hi.
Hey.
And I'd say same thing for this apple pie. This is fantastic. I never had a crust with the olive oil before. This is great.
That's really good. So we're having a good time. Everybody have a good time. Enjoy the show. Bon appetit and ciao. Bye-bye.
Bye.